Okay. Hey guys, it's Brooke, and I'm going to do a video on my piercings, and, hold on. Okay. Excuse my appearance. That's like 1 in the morning, but I am just bored, and that's my bedroom. I'm in my closet because I didn't feel like holding the camera, and so it's on my thing, my shelf. So, excuse my messy room. I actually have to clean it after this video. So, yeah. Okay. So, I don't have that many piercings. I have 10 piercings. That sounds like a lot, but most of them are in my ears. I did have 12, and I will tell you guys about the other 2 that I used to have. But, I'll get to that. And the only reason I'm doing this is because someone told me to, and, oh, I have a lot for my age. I'm 15, if anyone is wondering. I'll be 16 in like 5 months. Okay. I guess I will start with my ears because that's where most of them are at. I will start with this one. Okay. I have obviously 3 earlobe piercings. So there's 3 of them right there. And this one is a 6 gauge. And then this one is a 14 gauge, and then this one is an 18 gauge. So this one's normal, this one's a little bit bigger, but it still fits normal. And this one's a 6. And, okay, I did have something else in this ear. I will talk about it in a minute. Then in this side, I have 3 earlobe piercings. And I have 6 gauge, but I don't have a plug in because I can't get the one that matches this. I can't get that one in this ear for some reason because it's a double flare and it's super big. Like, I'll show you. This is my piercing bag. If I can get it out. Okay, this is the plug I use. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like that. It's that big. And I really can't get it in. So I'm actually considering going up to a 4. Like gauging my ear to a 4 and then putting that in. Because, you know, that'll make it bigger and easier to go in. But I tried to put that in like 2 weeks ago and I almost blew out my ear. So I just did not put that in. I just took it out and put my gauge back in and let it heal, and it's fine now. But I tried it today to put that plug back in, and it won't go in. So taper in. Anyway, and then I have, you know, 2 more, and those are the exact same ones on this side. This is a 14 and an 18, and I have a helix piercing. And a helix piercing is a cartilage piercing. It's just called a helix piercing professionally. And I will talk about how much all these hurt right now. Okay. So with the earlobe piercing itself, most girls have it. You know, most every girl I know have it. At least one. You know, I know girls that don't have it, so don't feel bad if you don't have one. But most girls I know do. So normal ear piercing doesn't hurt at all. Depending on, you know, your pain tolerance. Some people are like, oh my god, it hurts so bad. I would go do like 10 of them on one ear and not even think twice about it if my mother would let me. But so I have, you know, 3 of them, and they all did not hurt. They all felt the exact same. I assume I got these whenever I was like a few months. Like I was like 6 months whenever I got my earlobes, and then my first ones, and then I got these whenever I was 13, and I got these whenever I was 14. And I gauged this whenever I was 15, so now if you, like, right when I turned 15, and it didn't hurt. And then I gauged this from a 14 to an 8, and that didn't hurt at all. Like, I mean, it just stung. And then I went to a 6 recently, and, you know, it didn't hurt. Like, a few months ago I went to a 6, and it didn't hurt at all. So, just depending on your pain tolerance, I can't tell you exactly how it's going to feel, but my perspective is it didn't hurt at all. Same with this. I was in 4th grade when I got my helix piercing, and I hardly remember it, but, I mean, I remember what it felt like and stuff, And, you know, it confuses me sometimes because when people talk about it, they're like, oh my god, it hurts so bad. And then, you know, I'm sitting here like I was 8 years old and I got it and I didn't feel it. Like, it just gets really, it makes your ear really, really hot. Like, you're like, ugh, it's hot, and, you know, a needle just went through your ear, but, you know, it didn't hurt. Okay. And then, sorry. So, yeah, just saying, none of those hurt from my perspective. It didn't hurt. Okay, on to my face piercings. I got my nose done, and I had this whenever I was 14. It was like in the summer before my freshman year, and it didn't hurt at all, honestly. It just felt like something pinched me. Like, it was painless, honestly. I was just like, ooh, and it was over. And as far as, you know, the healing process, oh, I forgot to say that about the ears. The healing process on that is nothing. It's nothing at all. One second, my hair just fell down. So the healing on that's nothing at all. This, actually, mine got infected, so I would say don't sleep on it. But the healing process on the nose isn't bad at all. Like, just don't touch it, don't mess with it. I didn't even clean mine, honestly, and that's really bad. But I didn't clean mine, and it's completely fine. It was completely fine. Then I went to school, and I had a clear retainer in it because you're not supposed to have piercings at my school. I tried to wear it, and they made me take it out the first time, and so I took it out and then put it right back in whenever I got off class, and it went in, and I got reported, so I had to go to the principal, and then I got reported again because I got caught like a few days later by a different teacher, and she reported me, so I got reported twice, and then they made me give them my thing, and so I got home, and I was like, oh god, so I have to go put this in, so I tried to put it in, and it did not go in, and I was like, oh god, and so I had to wait till recently, which I have a video up of me getting my nose pierced like 2 months ago, and that hurt really bad, I'm not gonna lie, because it went through scar tissue, and I had a lot, and you can see in the video her struggling to stick it through my nose where the scar tissue is, and it hurt really bad. Like, seriously, it felt like she was ripping my nose off. So, you know, as far as, you know, getting it pierced the first time, it doesn't hurt at all. Getting it pierced the second time, I think it hurt really bad. But, you know, once she's done, it doesn't hurt anymore. You know, like my nose, you know, it's completely fine, it's healed, and I didn't clean it again. So, yeah. So nose is no big deal. And now I'm going to talk about my lip. As you guys know, this is like the most obvious piercing because for some reason the camera doesn't pick up my nose ring that well. But, my lip piercing stands out more. And I pierced that myself, which is stupid. I don't recommend it because there's veins in your lip, so I'm told, and you could probably kill yourself. But I did it like 6 times, and so I know what I'm doing to a certain extent. But I did pierce it, and I pierced it with an earring. Like I said, I don't recommend this because it got infected the first time. And if I have a picture, I will show you guys right now about what it looked like when it was infected. If there wasn't a picture, I'm sorry. I obviously don't have one. But, and then I put the earring in it, and my skin started growing around the lip ring because it was so tight, and, you know, obviously not supposed to be there. And so I went and got a normal earring and put it in. It wasn't this one, not a normal earring, a normal lip ring, and put it in, and it wasn't this, it was a stud. And I did this in March, and I did it without my mother's permission, so I got in trouble. But she went and got me a lip ring stud, and I hid it because I took the ball off and just kept the stud in, the post, and it just kept it pierced, you know. But I can take it out now, and it's completely fine. And that didn't hurt at all. Once it was done being infected, it didn't hurt at all. And, you know, this is in it now because I lost the ball when I was walking with my friend. So I don't have it anymore, but, it doesn't hurt. Like, lip piercings are nothing compared to, like, some things, I guess. So, if you're considering getting your lip pierced, do it professionally, just in case, you know, there is veins in your lips and you could kill yourself, because I'm not recommending you guys piercing anything by yourself at all. So don't do it, please. And don't do it without your mother's permission, because you'll get grounded for 3 months like I did. Just kidding, I got grounded for like a month. But and then she hasn't made me take it out yet, and I won't take it out now. If I did, it's healed. So that's about that. I think I was just talking to myself. Okay, my most recent piercing is my tongue piercing. I got it done 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks and a few days ago, and that did not hurt at all. The piercing itself did not hurt. It was super fast. Like, I was surprised, and like, I know I've had so many piercings that I know what to expect from piercings, and you know, that did not hurt. It was probably the least worst. Like, pain tolerance wise, it was the least for me to get it pierced. It was weird to have the bar in my mouth because it was pretty big. I'll show you guys. This is the original bar. 1 second. It's like that long. I mean, it sticks right out. And I just recently changed this to a short bar, which is this. Well, this is one of them. The other one is my mouth. So the difference is, well, I'm going to drop these trying to show you guys. This one's just super long, look. It's just way different. I mean, my tongue, I'll show you guys real quick what I'm about to say. My tongue is like fat, I guess. It was fat before I pierced it. Before she pierced it, I didn't pierce it myself, because you can hit a vein then and you'll probably bleed to death if you do it incorrectly. But it's at an angle because I told her I wanted it farther back so I could hide it from school, and you know, you can't see it unless I play with it. So she did pierce it far back, which I'm like happy. Look. But my tongue, the web thingy is like farther up, so she had to go at an angle. And I thought that none of the bars would fit, and they do, obviously. But they are short. Like most people, they have like a little bit of space left. Mine's like in the ball, and then my tongue itself, like there's no space. Like there's like tiny bit of space. And I do have the indent. I will try to show you guys. Sorry if that was nasty for you guys, but I do have it, and I had one much worse whenever I had my long bar in, but it has went away, and you know, I'm completely fine with it now. It did look gross, but you can barely see it now, and that's just because the ball sits on my tongue. So healing process sucks ass. It's like a bitch. It hurts. You can't talk. You can't eat. Chew on ice. That makes your swelling go down so much. Chew on ice, and eat cold things. Eat watery things. Okay? Okay, now on to the piercings I don't have anymore. I will talk about my industrial bar first, I guess. My industrial bar was right here. It went across like this. And I had it for like a year. And I don't know what was wrong with it really. I guess my body rejected it, and it ripped out on the top. I will show you guys. I will try to show you guys. If you can see that line right there, it completely ripped out, and it hurt very much so. And I do have my bar still. It's not in this one because, you know, there's no point of keeping, you know, my bar in there because I don't have one anymore. But it did rip out, and I'm really sad because it's my favorite piercing. But I recommend getting it before I tell you this. But it is the most painful piercing I've ever had. It hurts really bad. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and be like, oh, it doesn't hurt, because you know, you guys are gonna get it and then be like, oh, she lied. It hurts. It hurt for me really bad. Like, it just really did. It hurt really bad. But the healing process, don't lay in your ear, or you're gonna really regret it in the morning. It didn't hurt that bad. The most painful thing is just the piercing itself, it going through, because it's a gauge. Number one, it's like a 14 gauge. And they're going through 2 holes in your ear, not just one. It's like 1, 2. So, and but it's really worth the pain. It hurt. I mean, it doesn't hurt bad enough to where I would never get it again. I would get it again in a heartbeat, but I'm afraid it would rip out again. So I'm gonna get I don't know what it's called, a triple spiral helix piercing, I guess. It's like the 3 things right here and it's spirally. I don't know. I'll post a picture of it right now. So that's what I'm getting next. The initial bar does hurt, but it is very much worth it. I don't want to scare you guys into not getting it because I would get it again in a heartbeat. Like I said, it was my favorite piercing and it was really cute. My sister still has hers. My cousin still has hers. We all went and got it together. And I would get it again, so don't freak out, you know. I mean, it really is worth it. The last piercing I've had in my life is my belly button. And my body rejected that too, I guess. It kept on, I had that for like 6 months. And I got it whenever I got my industrial bar when I was 14. And I got my belly button whenever I was 13. And it didn't hurt at all, the piercing itself. Like, it was just a pinch, you know, on your belly button, and that was it. Mine kept on getting infected, like, super bad. I laid on my stomach, and when I like sat up, you know, it would like rip a little bit, and it would hurt really bad. And it kept on getting infected. I would take pills and medicine. I would go to the doctor to get medicine to try to clear that up, and it did not clear, like, at all. I mean, it would clear and be completely fine until I stopped taking that medicine, and then it would get infected again. And then one day I went to school. I was in 8th grade. No, I was not. I was in 7th grade. No, I was not. I was in 8th grade. I was in 9th grade. And I went to school, and I was living with my aunt and my uncle at the time. And I got it from my desk, and it got caught on the desk, and pulled and ripped, I guess. And so I waited until I got home, and I looked at my stomach, and you could see the bar, like my skin was still covering it, but you could see the bar through it from how much it ripped up. So I was like, Mackenzie, which is my cousin, I was like, please take this out of my stomach. And so I laid down on the couch, and she tried to undo the ball, and she couldn't get it undone, and so she was like pulling it, I guess, and it hurt really bad. So like I gasped and stuck it in my stomach, and when she did, or whenever I did, it ripped out completely. And I will not show you guys what it looks like because it is very nasty. I have a huge scar on it, and it looks very gross. I will show you guys a picture of it because the picture is not as gross looking as what it would look like if I showed you in person, you know. So that's what it looked like. I do not have a piercing. I mean, I do not have a picture of me with the piercing in my belly button because my mother would not let me take pictures when I was 13 with my belly showing, which is stupid. It's kind of pointless to have a belly button piercing without, you know, taking pictures of it because you want people to see it. But you know, she would not let me take it, and I was living with my aunt. My aunt's rule was no anything like that. So I was 13 anyway. So I don't have pictures of it within, but I did show you guys, you know, what it looks like now. And like I said, it didn't hurt. The healing process did not hurt. Nothing hurt except for, you know, the infection, and that hurt. And would I ever get it done again? Yes. I will not get it on the top because the top is completely ruined. Completely ruined. Like, there's nothing I can do about the top. It's just messed up now. I would get it on the bottom part of my belly button, but I don't plan on getting it until I am about to be 16. I don't plan on getting it until probably next summer. So I'll be almost 17 then, and I'll get it, and you know, it'll be okay. But until then, I don't plan on getting any more piercings, and those are all the ones I have and can talk about it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope I could help you guys out a little bit with knowing like how much it hurts. Out of all my piercings that I just discussed, my industrial bar did hurt the worst, but it did it did please me the most. I really liked it. And none of them hurt where I would never get them again. They were all simple and easy, like, you know, go through. I mean, I never was like in so much pain I would die or something. You know, it wasn't that bad. And to anyone that's gonna be like, oh my god, you're 15 and you have 10 piercings, your mother must not care about you. My mother does care about me. She just wants me to be happy, and she says, you know, piercings you can take out, tattoos you cannot, so I cannot have a tattoo till I'm 18, but I can obviously take out piercings if I don't like them, and so she just lets me get them. She does not let me get, like, some things, like she doesn't let me get a septum piercing, she won't let me get really, like, a lot of stuff, so, you know, that I wanted. So, my mother does care about me. She just wants me to be happy, and she doesn't mind me getting piercings, because that's her parenting. You know, your mother may not want you to get any, and I know my friends has to beg her mom to get her ear pierced up here, you know, and she's 16, so, yeah. So I hope I helped you guys out, and if you guys like this, you can like it, and subscribe to me, and also go look at my other videos. I just posted a video recently that I think everyone needs to go watch, because I feel like it really means something. So, bye you guys.